What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that all of you guys are having an amazing day, staying warm. It is snowy outside. So MGM Resorts, they have made a statement today in defense of Bruno Mars after rumors have been circulating about his debt with their casino. So last week, a report from News Nation made claims that Bruno Mars had racked up over $50 million in gambling debts at MGM. They cited an anonymous source close to the situation and said that Mars allegedly made $90 million a year through his residencies at MGM, but was using a large chunk of that profit to pay off his gambling debt. It says the report claimed he will only make $1.5 million per night after taxes, and that MGM basically owns him. A spokesperson for MGM Resorts International tells Variety that these allegations are, quote, completely false and that Mars has no debt with MGM. They continue, we're proud of our relationship with Bruno Mars, one of the world's most thrilling and dynamic performers. From his shows at the Dolby Live Park at MGM to his new Pinky Ring Lounge at the Bellagio, Bruno's brand of entertainment attracts visitors from all around the globe. MGM and Bruno's partnership is long-standing and rooted in mutual respect. Any speculation otherwise is completely false. He has no debt with MGM. Together, we are excited to continue creating unforgettable experiences for our guests. Representatives for Bruno Mars declined Variety's request for comment and redirected the inquiry to MGM's previous statement. Mars has been performing for Las Vegas residencies since 2016 and has a multi-year partnership with MGM Resorts. In addition, Mars and the casino recently partnered to launch the Pinky Ring Cocktail Bar and Entertainment Lounge inside the Bellagio Hotel and Casino. The venue features live performances, all curated by Mars. Okay, so right, I hope that what the MGM spokesperson is saying is true. However, I'm going to let you guys listen to just a brief interview in a firsthand account from Shannon Sharpe. Okay. So this is from somebody, a high roller who was there, who was actually seated beside Bruno Mars and watched him gamble $17 million, okay, within the span of one night. They don't finish. I don't know if it's one day, 1 hour, one night. It doesn't matter if it's 1 week, one weekend, right? It was in a short time span, this man lost $17 million, which is just astronomical. So I'm gonna let you guys hear firsthand from Shannon Sharpe.
You read this story. There's a story alleging that Bruno Mars has about $50 million in gambling debt with the MGM brand. He had a relationship with the Park MGM Las Vegas Casino, the hotel, for more than 8 years. Bruno Mars is reportedly taking home $90 million a year from his current deal with MGM. And he just launched a cocktail lounge, the Pinky Ring, another Vegas-based MGM property at the Bellagio. Still, 50 mil. Now, I was listening to somebody today, and they said this high roller said that he was playing next to Bruno Mars, and he watched him lose about $17 million.
Man, come on, man.
In the span of I'm just saying what
do me a favor. Think about what you just said. Just think about what you just said and say it slow. A high roller sat next to Bruno Mars and watched him lose. Say the number slow. How much?
17 million.
I almost got upset. But I'm going to gather myself. I'm not going to get upset. But just think about that. 17 million down the drain.
Yeah.
How?
Ocho, you try to get it back.
How are the people in the casino knowing and seeing that he has a problem with gambling and still allow him to gamble?
That ain't my problem.
You ever seen the movie The Gambler? You ever seen the movie The Gambler with John Goodman and Mark Wahlberg?
Yes. That's not my problem.
See, Bruno Mars needs a friend like me. That's more so the people around you. Even if I know you have a problem, I'm going to find a solution to make sure you don't do that. You don't gamble and lose 17 fucking million. I don't care how much you make.
All right, so I'm gonna leave it right there, right? And despite the profanities, I absolutely agree with Ocho, right? Because that amount of money to lose in a poker game, or like I said, even if it was over the span of a weekend, whoever this high roller was sitting beside him, I don't think it was a whole weekend because he said it was in a span of him being right next to Bruno Mars while he's playing the game, okay? $17 million. That is life-changing money. And I feel like, MGM putting out this statement is, of course, they have a very skilled PR team. They have publicists, and they don't want to do anything to tarnish that brand because they want to, have people come and spend money at their casino. But if they know that Bruno Mars has a gambling problem, allegedly, then that might discourage people from, coming to the casino and supporting that, that negative habit, right? I'm not a gambler myself. I know a lot of people, will say $20 is their limit, which is healthy in my opinion. I don't even do the $20. I remember I was working and I stayed at a hotel. And this was back when I was in academia, but they gave us $20 credits, right? It wasn't even real money. It was a partnership with the hotel. It was a very nice hotel, but they gave everybody in the room a $20 credit. And I was like, that's what the casino was going to get out of me. Like, not my $20. You can have your credit back. And after that was done, then we were out. Because I obviously had to go to work in the morning. I was still working. But, I that to me speaks of someone who most definitely has an issue, unfortunately. Anybody that can gamble that amount of money has a problem, right? There's nothing wrong with the scratch off here and there, or like people have a $20 or even $100 in their pocket, whatever it is that they can budget. But you can't. I wouldn't care if you were a billionaire. $17 million speaks to a much larger issue. So again, I understand MGM wanting to protect their brand, wanting to protect, they're one of their greatest assets, right? The performance, Bruno Mars. But for me, money and wealth speaks to, financial freedom, right? Money in and of itself is a tool that can hopefully, if you amass enough of it, it can provide you with autonomy. It can provide you with, a cushion, right? That, you can pay your bills and still, live a lifestyle where you're not feeling like you are enslaved to continuously work. If somebody, has a puppet master, right? And I just feel like, again, going back to one of my favorite sayings that my grandmama taught me, everybody ain't lying. This person that Shannon Sharpe just spoke of, the high roller, said that he watched him physically, like firsthand account, witness, gamble away $17 million. The fact that, Newsmax and other news reporters are saying that he has $50 million in debt. Even if they wiped it clean, if MGM was just like, okay, I feel like if you don't get to the root of your problem, whatever your vice is, then you can easily be tempted back into accumulating that amount of debt, whatever it is. So unfortunately, I hope that, he does not owe them this amount of money. Maybe they did wipe the slate clean in order to have a multi-year partnership or, pinky ring or whatever it is. But the point is, I feel like he does not have the freedom that if he didn't have a gambling issue, that, you know, that level of wealth would, you know, give him essentially. If I, you know, was it $90 million, I think they said, that is an amazing amount of money. You could pretty much do whatever you want to if you are not shackled to, you know, a casino or even an alleged, you know, gambling issue. So I just wanted to bring you guys that update. I thought it was interesting that, you know, MGM put that statement out today. But I hope that everything, you know, is getting better for Bruno Mars, because I know that he had some issues with some illegal substances in the past. And so even that in and of itself, you know, is a chain that a lot of people struggle with. So, yeah, I wanted to bring you guys that update, but you guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What did you think about what MGM said? Do you guys believe it? Is it true? What did you guys think about what Shannon, you know, Sharpe said about that high roller who watched him gamble away $17 million? That blows my mind. I hope that he gets the help that he needs. But anyway, you guys let me know your thoughts. I want to hear from you in the comment section. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk with you in the next one. Take care, aces. Bye.